What's going on, everyone? Jared here from the Figure Bros, and today we're going to be taking a look at a very anticipated 3-pack. Now, we're going to be doing this in 3 separate reviews because these are all anticipated figures that I think everyone has been looking forward to. So today we are starting out with the one, the only Doom. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to be our favorite, and who is looking like your favorite? Let us know down below. And you know what? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go through the articulation of this brand new Dr. Doom. Starting with the head, it is just, well, it's your regular ball hinge up here, but down here actually, there's a very nice ball joint. Oh, that's actually a huge ball joint that goes down in there. And it works really well in Doom's case because you can get so much range out of it. Going back, you can get a ton of range, especially even though he's got, you know, his hood. You can still even get some side to side with it too. Of course, it will pop out if you're not careful. Going to these shoulders, you do get nice, a little over 90 degrees. Get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Very good there. Standard hinge for the hand, nothing crazy. For the diaphragm, you just kind of have this regular ball peg, doesn't get a ton of movement back or forward. It doesn't actually really go backwards at all. You do get a little bit of forward movement, but not a ton. Going to the legs, even though this is a harder kind of plastic skirt, it doesn't hinder a ton of movement. As you can see, he can mostly do the splits. This is cut a little bit here, so that's not too bad. You could probably, you know, shift this if you really wanted to and get a little further, but overall not bad. Kick about that far up, that far back. He does have a cut in the thigh up here and a double jointed knee. Works pretty decent, a little bit better than 90 degrees. And he does have this nice ball peg up in here, so you can move the foot independently of the rocker. So you can get a little more range out of that. You get pretty decent range forward and good range back. So overall, I would say that the articulation here for a armored character, in some spots it's really good. In others it could be a little better, don't get me wrong. But overall, pretty decent. Now let's go ahead and talk about his aesthetic. I want to talk about his helmet. It's a little hard to see with... I'll try and get it to focus. There it goes. It's a little hard to see with the shadow of the hood, but it does look very good overall. You can see there's pretty nice face printing in there. I wonder, can you take this off? No, I feel like it's glued in. You can see it a little better there, though. Yeah, it does look pretty good overall. And then, I guess this is a good time to transition into accessories. You get the alternate Doombot head, which I think is what a lot of people are going to be getting this set for, if I'm being honest. Which is really cool. I really like that they did this, because either you can fill in the collection with a Dr. Doom you don't have, which is great. Or if you already have a Dr. Doom, like maybe the Mezcone one, you can have a Doombot. And it doesn't have to just be another figure you got to get rid of. You get a Doombot, and that's really cool. It is a little bit of a shame that it's, you know, trapped an army builder inside a 3-pack, but I would still say it's probably worth that trade-off. So yeah, and the Doombot head looks pretty good. Maybe it could have had a little bit of a better wash. There's a little bit in there, but not a ton. Overall, pretty nice. I'm going to leave that for the rest of the review on there. And in terms of alternate hands, we get 2 of the standard fist hands, of course. Nothing crazy there. And then you do get a pistol that goes in his holster. It's a little hard to get out. That looks good, and it fits great in his pistol holding hand. Oh, which I forgot to mention is horizontally hinged, so he can pull up on your block and pop a cap in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't mess around with these Doombots, man. They will mess you up. But yeah, overall, accessories are maybe a little bit light. In the 3-pack, we did get a pair of rocket thrusters, which I assume are for Iron Patriot. I think you can use them here because he's got these nice little holes on his back for a jetpack. Yeah, oh yeah, you can use them here. So kind of accessory, kind of not. I'm gonna not count it, but that's an option. He does come in the pack as well, you know. So accessories a little light, but not terrible, especially if you're just wanting to kind of view this as a Doombot. You know, it could be a lot worse. The cloth cape here is pretty nice. I wish it had a wire in it, of course. It's a great change from the normal terrible cloth cape or plastic capes you usually get from Hasbro. So don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have it. I do think the aesthetic here is pretty good. I like the color gold they used, not too toyish. It's a nice pearly gold. I do think the belt could have used a wash. This could definitely have used a wash. Maybe a little bit of coloring on the D there. That's what she said. No, I'm just kidding. The armor is a nice metallic, though. It looks, there's a few marbling parts I'm not really a huge fan of from the plastic. It's a weird little some weird imperfections. I don't know what those are from. I promise I haven't been chewing on these things or anything. It's weird. But it looks pretty good overall. There's a lot of nice detail, especially like the arms with the molded in chainmail detail into the elbow. And then you also get these little elbow discs on the side that kind of hide the peg holes. So not really even any need for, you know, not any need to retool it because it already looks pretty good. I mean, this is definitely one of Hasbro's better bodies that they've made. And I'm okay with them continuing to use it. Especially because how are you not going to have a Doctor Doom in your collection? I think this is a pretty good trade-off in this 2-pack because I already have the Mezco Doom and I'm not getting rid of him. But having an option to make him a Doombot, that definitely sold the 3-pack a little more, I mean, excuse me. Overall, now I am going to rate the 3-pack as a whole at some point, but I figured all of these figures in this 3-pack are kind of noteworthy enough to give a total, or give their each review. I'm sorry, they're each deserving of an independent review. How about that? So I wanted to give them that justice because, you know, he's a pretty good figure. He deserves it. I'm very happy with this. I'm going to give this Doombot, let's see, if he was on his own, he'd be $25. You can give him an 8 out of 10. That's that nice little sweet spot. Actually, you know what? No, he gets bonus points for the cloth cape. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. For the $25 price point, a cloth cape, alternate head, 2 alternate hands, and a weapon. Maybe if he just came with some extra fire effects here. And I don't know, actually. Maybe an alternate, like, unmasked head would have been cool too. I suppose that's a lot to ask for a 3-pack though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this new Marvel Legends Doctor Doom / Doombot. I know I thought it was a really cool figure. This whole 3-pack honestly is a really solid 3-pack, you know. I'll throw some pictures up at the end of all 3 of them together and maybe a little size comparison too. Overall, this is a great addition to this 3-pack. At the last review, I think it's going to be Taskmaster. I'm going to be tallying up all their scores and then, you know, putting it out of, dividing it by 3, and then we're going to see what we get. But I think this 3-pack is going to score pretty high. It's a pretty solid addition to your collection, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. So thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, share. All of our socials are in the description below. This is up right now on Amazon for $74.99 total for the 3-pack. And if you dislike the video, then let us know why. And leave a dislike too. Stand by your word. But I will see you guys in the next one. Next up, I believe we're going to be taking a look at the Iron Patriot. So I will see you guys there.